spiel it up with me? So, basically, I know we talked about when people come in. Alice?
There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We're videotaping?
Stop. Just kidding. So anyway, when people come in, I know we talk a lot about reading body language and seeing kind of where they're at. I think one of the first good things to say, especially in the beginning, is have you dined with us at Shine before? Because if they have, then you could say, so you know about our potions. Because the thing is what I want to try to be careful of is, people that come in all the time and they know all about us and then we're like preaching to the choir basically. And they might say, yeah, but I'd like to hear it again, or they might say, so I think a good first question is like, you could say your name. I always think at some point, definitely say your name. It makes it more personable. And have you dined with us here at Shine? Or you could say our new Shine, because some people have been to the old space, but not the new space. And I will say at the old space, we were a beer brewery as well, and we're not here. We're not a beer brewery here, but what you can say about that, because we're focusing on what we do have, all our beers are local to Colorado. So anyway.
And we will have some gluten-free.
We're going to have the Holiday Alley gluten-free blonde ale on tap. So anyway, a few points that we definitely want to say, and I'm just going to run through the points, and then Sabrina's going to go through like a spiel with you, and then what we're going to do is break into little groups, and just take, a little space, groups of 2. That works out. And then you'll kind of role play on each other. And then we'll come back to the group and kind of share our spiels and that kind of thing. Does that make sense?
And one thing I like to add too is if you do approach a table and you're like, have you guys been here before? And they're like, yeah, we come here all the time. I mean, the longer you work here, the more you'll see. People, our regulars are regular.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, how's it going? Welcome back. So speaking to that, you're at our table kind of feel.
Yeah.
I like to kind of I get kind of awkward sometimes where I'll just be like, oh, great, welcome back. I love working with the pros. Do you guys want a potion today? What are you feeling? Just kind of keep it, especially if they're coming back. They've been here before. They're making it a point to tell you, yeah, I've been here before. Just great. What can I do you for? What do you need? Let's do this. Here's our specials, It's a little bit light.
Exactly. So how we'll start is when you're saying hello, make sure that you're pouring water. So water is going to be on everybody's table. And I always want to make sure that we're filling up their water glasses, whether it's the servers, the bussers, the managers. I just sometimes people fill up their own waters, but it's really nice to have their waters filled up. So you say hi, you introduce yourself. The points that we're going to have to hit on is that we're 100% gluten-free kitchen, that we serve all local meats and local produce. And Krista likes to throw in we're local Boulder, right there. And then they'll have menus in front of them. So the drink menu is separate from the food menu. So we want to make sure that everyone has a drink menu on their table. And they should, it shouldn't be an issue, but pointing out the drink menu, you should say, if you open up our first page, you'll see our potions right there. Now, just so you guys know, at the top of the potions page, it'll say what is a potion, and it'll describe what a potion is. But you still need to have a little 1 to 2 sentences about what a potion is, because some people might not read the potions and just be like, I just want a beer and go right to the beer. I want to make sure we at least explain what a potion is in 2 sentences, which Sabrina will go over with you. And then we also want to mention what our specials are. And then as far as the potions go, a common question that people usually come up with is, what potion do you like the best, or what potion do you think I should get? I cannot stress this enough about the potions. It is not for you to choose what someone should get. The potions are intentional, and they will know what potion they need. What you need to be able to do is describe each potion and the functionality of each one, and they'll be called to pick a potion. So a lot of times I'll hear a server in the past say, my favorite's the Owl Eyes, or, I really like the 3 Laughing Monks. I really want to try to avoid that and really just be able to speak to the potions and then have them, because they're co-creating the experience. So by them choosing the potion, they're co-creating their own experience instead of you telling them what gem essences and flower essences and, sound frequencies they should be having. They know internally what they need.
And you can prompt too. You don't have to necessarily go through each one and give a spiel. You can also prompt, how are you feeling today? We have fairy bubbles. It's really great for, uplifting you. It has lots of vitamin C in there, really antioxidant. essentially two healthful descriptions and two soulful descriptions.
So in the potion training, we'll go over that more too, as far as like, you know, two words you can say about each one or something, you know, like a little bit about the health benefits, so you'll be able to describe as part of a spiel. But in the potion training, we'll actually go through each ingredient and what each ingredient is and how it plays a role into that particular drink. So no, that's coming.
And empowering them to make the decision and just being like, how are you feeling today? Like, what's your night looking like? Are you continuing on? Are you getting grounded? Are you needing a little bit of joyfulness? And then that like helps it to like not be like, oh gosh, I have to think about all these different things. You can kind of like make it really simple. Like, what are you needing right now? Like, what do you need? How can I fill that need for you with one of our offerings?
So will you give a spiel, Sabrina, from like start to finish?
Sure. Here, okay. Hi, welcome to Shine. Have you ever been here before? So we are a 100% gluten-free kitchen. All of our produce and all of our meats are local and grass-fed. If you have any allergies or sensitivities, please let me know. I would be glad to accommodate those. We also have, cue grabbing your menu, our drink list right here. We've got local beers, wines, and of course our Shine Potions, which are unique to our space. They offer different healthful benefits as well as intentional soulful benefits as well. Take a look in there. If you guys have any questions, I'm glad to answer those for you. Can I get you started off with anything to drink or eat?
Exactly. So just like in that short amount of time, I mean, it was like less than 30 seconds, she explained what Shine is all about. And then from there, if people want to hear more about the potions, you'll be able to do that. If people want to hear more about why we're a gluten-free kitchen or like what gluten is or something like that, then the more we can like tell them about that. If they want to know about each of the individual potions or like more descriptors, we can do that. But it's really important that within, you know, 20 seconds, they are like, wow. This place has a gluten-free kitchen, local food, wild fish is one thing to say that we have too, all grass-fed meats, and you know,
And hitting the special too, which I didn't do.
and hitting the special
Hitting
too.
the special.
Yeah. And Shine potions were created by Shine, just so you guys know. So people might ask that, like, oh, where did you get these or whatever? They're all created here, they're all made here, and that kind of thing. So, yeah. So, any questions?
Do we have a different special every day, or how often does that rotate?
You know, it depends. On the weekends, we always have them, and like we'll always have a special soup every single day.
Okay.
And sometimes the soup will be for a day. Sometimes it'll be 2 days. Okay. And then so it just depends. On the weekends, we always have specials. So Sabrina will answer any other questions, and then let's break up.
Any questions? No? Okay, yeah.
If I can just sneak in real quick here.
Yeah.
As far as your guest palate goes, each of the potions, the way they were on the old menu, I don't know if we're still using that same lineup, but it kind of goes, Fairy Bubble is your more floral, fruity,
So this will
sweeter.
all be Wednesday in the potion
Sweet.
training. So we'll go deep into the potions on Wednesday. We'll go into which ones to go first with, because essentially once guests start to ask you about it, John's right, you are going to want to be able to hit the points of which ones are really approachable. I actually like to ask first off, do you like the taste of ginger? Because if you don't like the taste of ginger, you're not going to like 2 out of the 3 potions. So that eliminates kind of a lot of your spiel work right off the bat. We'll get into that. There's like, you guys have 2 hours, 2.5 hours of potion training that I have to fill. So I don't want to get too into it.
I'll
So
be
spiel
there.
away.
Gonna make me remember working with Catherine a lot.